Staying with us, it's time now to take a look at stories making headlines on the front page of Nigerian newspapers. And I begin with the Nation newspaper. The major story here: Tinubu kicks off payment of 32 billion naira to students as loans. Tinubu kicks off payment of 32 billion naira to students as loans. And the writer there, 103,000 applicants successful. It's a new dawn, says National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS. At the downstrip, Yusuf appoints the throned emir to others as second-class monarchs for Karaye, Rano, Gaya. At the top corner, Senate replaces Ndume as chief whip. APC asks senator to quit. 401 Osun Council caretaker members resign. And the writer there says they are saying they uphold democracy. Court reinstates Shaibu as Edo Deputy Governor. Judge Oke's Igodalo candidacy in Edo. Those are some of the stories you find on the front page of the Nation newspaper. To the salient times now. Tinubu writes National Assembly to raise 2024 budget by 6.2 trillion naira. And at the downstrip, 2 die during fight over girlfriend in Delta State. Quite worrying development there. And another story here: Tinubu appoints new head of service. Imo Assembly asks Uzodinma to remove the chief judge over alleged age falsification. EFCC Ayabelo's lawyers in war of words in open court. Judge walks out. Rivers crisis, PDP governors back Fubara lament poor economy. Some stories on the front page of the salient times. To the Guardian newspaper now. Nigeria nears 14 trillion naira deficit as Tinubu adds 6.2 trillion naira to budget. And petrol landing cost surges to 1,117 naira per litre. The most demotion stokes warnings of collapse for APC democracy. That's the story there. And another story here: UI student protest fee, electricity tariff hike, block school entrances. Some stories on the front page of the Guardian newspaper. To the Nigerian News Direct, 2024 budget, Tinubu eyes Senate approval for extra 6.2 trillion naira to tax forex gains by banks in proposed amendments to Finance Act. Ndume bags new appointment as Akpabio reshuffles Senate standing committees. And the PMS landing cost amendment urges NNPC, NMDPRA to embrace accountability, transparency. IS is trading arms to earn high profit margins from local crude buyers. That's what Dangote is saying. And thriving, okay. Tinubu appoints new HOS as Yemi Son retires. Some stories on the front page of the Nigerian News Direct. To the Voice of Liberty now. Still talking about the president's request for the Senate to increase 2024 budget by 6.2 trillion naira, amends 2023 Finance Act. And economic hardship, SDP endorses nationwide protest, urges citizen security agencies to be civil. Ohaneze directs Igbos not to participate in nationwide protest. Northern Youth Student Coalition urges members to shun planned protests, says motives unknown. All right, those are some of the stories on the front page of the Voice of Liberty. And to the Daily Times now. Obaseki kicks as court reinstates Shaibu as Edo Deputy Governor. The writer there says Edo Government Assembly head to appeal court. And at the downstrip here, Tinubu to Africa's ministers of solid minerals defend Africa, extend sustainable upliftment to our people. NDLEA auctions properties forfeited by drug cartels. Those are some of the stories on the front page of the Daily Times. To the Daily Independent, PDP governors back Fubara move to tackle Rivers crisis, lament state of economy, seek credible elections, express optimism of returning to power in 2027, support Labour's demand for enhanced minimum wage. And that's the major story here on the front page of the Daily Independent. To the leadership newspaper now. PDP governors decry minimum wage delay, welcome Supreme Court ruling on local government autonomy, suggests political solutions to Rivers crisis, court bars PDP from conducting congresses in Rivers. Those are some of the stories on the front page of the leadership newspaper. Ibrahim.
Right, the first one with me here is the blueprint with the headline, Nigeria invested over $2 billion in renewable energy. That's according to President Tinubu. Wants mining licenses tied to local value addition. DD Esther Wilson Jack replaces Yemieso as head of civil service. Edo Council chair impeached, over 1.7 billion naira budget padding. For the second time in 7 years, Ndume incurs Senate's wrath. Sacked as chief whip, Monguno steps in. Is free to join PDP or any opposition. That's according to the APC. Group backs embattled lawmakers. Kano Yusuf returns Gaya Emir, appoints 2 others second-class monarchs. Zamfara recruits 2,000 teachers to enhance science technical education. Next is This Nigeria. Fired for opening his mouth too wide. APC removes Senator Ndume as chief whip. Monguno takes over. Edo Court reinstates Shaibu as deputy governor. Government State Assembly kick appeal judgment. CSOs advocate scrapping up state electoral commissions. On the ear of the newspaper, National Assembly passes President's additional 6.2 trillion naira in 2024 budget. Daily Trust is next. PDP governors worry over hardship mismanagement of economy. Frown at government's inability to resolve wage crisis. Local government autonomy assured under us. UI students protest fees hike. Rationed electricity. IOCs selling crude at $4 per barrel above market price. That's according to Dangote. Senate sacks Ndume as chief whip. Expert decries attack on free speech. NEF condemns eviction. The eviction order issued northerners in Delta. 250 repatriated Nigerians returning from UAE. That's according to NITCOM. Next is the Punch newspaper. IOCs still causing crude supply crisis. Dangote refinery cries out. IOC is referring us to international trading arms for crude purchase, says Dangote refinery. Firms still pushing for dollar payments, says Koran. Flays middlemen for hijacking supply. North tops applicants list as federal government disburses student loan. Over 600,000 Nigerians sought asylum abroad under Buhari, that's according to report. 401 Osun caretaker, local government caretaker excos resign over Supreme Court's judgment. PDP governors asks federal government to fast-track minimum wage talks. Next is Platform Times. Youth shut down Port Harcourt refinery as NNPC announces restart date. APC eroded 16 years progress by our government in Nigeria. PDP Governors Forum. Dangote commends NUPRC interventions for crude supply. Teacher arrested for defiling 12 underage boys. Ogun former Labour Party rep candidate Tolulope Phillips defects to PDP. Above the nameplate, Kano commissioner's daughter, 2 others die in tragic fire outbreak. Imo Assembly urges governor to sack chief judge over age falsification. Next is Vanguard newspaper. Telecoms sector hard hit by harsh government policies. This according to report. PDP governors warn against presidential interference in Edo Ondo Guba pose. Protest against hardship. Zulu meets security chiefs, monarchs, religious leaders, others. Above the nameplate, how weak institutions aid corruption, threaten democracy. Ganduje, Kuka, Yakubu. Methodist bishops, Islamic clerics to federal government. Hardship may lead to chaos, anarchy. For attacking Tinubu, APC sacks Ndume as Senate Chief Whip. Insurers assets hit 3.3 trillion naira as premium income rises 51%. Last but not least is the Nation Sporting Live. Osimhen set to join PSC in 48 hours. Their mom is Nigerian. Chelsea's Fernandez under fire for racist chant. Atletico favourite to sign 60 million euro Olmo. Emery gives Villa green light to sign Williams. Gordon tripped to be Liverpool's next Salah. Alexander Arnold on Real Madrid's radar. Euro undergoes Man United medicals. Arsenal rule out Nketiah's exit. Palmer urges Watkins to join Chelsea, and so on and so forth. That's about it for the newspaper up for review this morning.
Absolutely. I believe that our viewers have been updated and